Okay, this is probably not going to come out like I'm planning, so basically I'm making this video so I can remake the video later. But if it does come out, then yay. Okay, I'm not one for politics. I don't like doing it. But all I hear about is Biden and middle class, Biden and middle class, Biden and middle class. Green energy, or Green New Deal, renewable energy, electric cars, blah, blah, blah. Okay. When Biden was running for president, he said, and I wish I had a way to put all these videos in there, but he said that he was going to kill the oil industry. Now, the reason why he says this, Biden is anti-truck, anti-car. The reason is, his first wife and daughter were killed in a car accident that involved a semi. You can look it up. He used public transportation because he could not get over the fact of his wife and daughter being killed in a car accident. He rode the transportation back and forth. Biden personally wants to do away with every lower class citizen owning a vehicle. That's why he keeps saying rural and minority. Has nothing to do with race. That's something to remember. None of this has anything to do with race. They're just using that as the little, look over here, look over here. It's all class. You notice they never, ever, ever, ever say anything about lower class unless they say urban and minority. They want the lower class and the middle class to be 100% dependent on public transportation. That's how all this is going to work. If they do public transportation, their 50,000 charging stations will be fine, because only the people that are upper class can afford electric cars, and they won't have to worry about the electric industry. That's why they are pushing the whole electric trucks. Now, your electric trucks are not long-haul trucks. Biden's agenda is, and they've said this many times, I wish I could stick the video in here, they want to make multiple container ports inland. Okay, what this means, they're going to take the containers that come in on the coast and ship them by train to inner ports. Then, those containers will be delivered by electric truck within a certain amount of miles from port to port. Then, those will be broke down into smaller electric trucks that will deliver local within a 300-mile radius of their terminal. This is their plan. They want to be in control of it all. They want to do away with the lower class. As far as they're concerned, they have no need for the lower class. waved at me and kind of threw me off. They have done their whole thing of trying to make it impossible for the lower class to own a vehicle. That's why the fuel prices are as high as they are. That's why they're driving everything up. That's why they're driving the cost of freight up. They're trying to make the lower class and the lower middle class 100% dependent on the government. They're trying to make sure that you're dependent on food stamps, food shortages. You notice they have no problem sending all these foods and supplies to the war. Surprised they just come out of midair, right? So, you drive up the gas prices, your lower class has to sell whatever they have to make the money to pay the rent, to buy their food. What's the first thing to go? A car. So they get rid of all this, and then you're riding a public bus everywhere local. And those buses are now electric. You will have a factory that will have a designated electric bus for the workers. See where this is going? It's going to be a communist country if we don't stop it now. Everybody has to take off the blinders. It's not about race. It's not about transgender. It's not about gay. It's not about anything else but classes. And to them, the upper class, the middle class, and the lower class don't matter. Mark my words. If it doesn't change, we'll see. And there's not a day goes by that I pray that I'm not wrong, or that I'm wrong, whatever. But I see too many things out here, and I watch too many things happening. I hear the little whispers. How about that truck? I hear the little whispers on media. I know people that are involved in the government. It's just, it's all about Biden wanting to get away from cars and making everybody dependent on the government. 100% dependent. Alright, well, that's a long video, and we'll see how it goes. Everybody stay safe. We'll see you out there.